Good evening and welcome back to the channel. The first thing that I want to do before we go any further is give a shout out, an overdue shout out I think it is, to Charlie and Steve at Burton-on-Trent Railway, Railways Today, and the latest person to subscribe is a guy called Edward Barnes. He's no relation of mine, he just happens to have the same surname. It's common as muck, my surname. Anyway, welcome to all three of you. Hope you enjoy what I'm trying to do on this channel, and promoting the hobby in all gauges. Mine is N gauge. I know there's a few of the subscribers that have joined, that have joined the channel. They're not all N gauges. Some of them are mixed. Some are O. There's one particular guy who models in O gauge as well as N gauge, which is exactly the same as me. I have an interest in both, and welcome to anyone who's got any useful and helpful ideas or suggestions. This layout of mine is nowhere in particular. It's a totally fictitious place. Someone did ask me where I got the name from, Barnston Kemp Junction. It's made up of three things. The main part of the name is from my surname, and on the layout there's a town on the layout, and there's also a junction. So like Barnston is sort of like shortened version of Barnes Town, so it's Barnston Camp Junction. Reason for the camp bit is because there is a two-coach campsite, sort of a camping coaches on the other part of the layout, and up in a field there's a couple of tents. So you know, it's a campsite as well. That's on the outer part of the mythical town. So that's an explanation for the name. Excuse me. Anyway, moving along. Day before yesterday, I did the video on the petrol forecourt illumination. That has gone okay. That works well, and I've done a video short on that. That's up on the channel. The other part that I was doing was the lighting up of the small engine shed. That is now finished. Well, the electrics of it has finished, and I will just change these lights over in a moment so that I can show you that is illuminated. Right, if you just bear with me for a second, I'll turn this light on. Mind your eyes. I'll turn that one off and around. And there's the small engine shed lit up. There's a class 22 in there at the moment, showing white lights. That won't do. That should be showing a red, so I better alter that. Just bear with me a second. Right, that's that done. And then I've got the arrival of a class 17. Now I've included this in the video because I know that There's a lot of people like to see something moving on a layout, but I'm just going to put this light back on now so I can see what I'm doing. There we are, that lights that area up a bit. You can see that I've taken the power for the light directly from the track, same as I did with the petrol forecourt, and then all this cabling around here is going to be covered up with ballast, so that's not quite so obvious then. The next job is to put the tunnel back. That goes in this area here, obviously. That will be a job that I shall do tomorrow now. But another job I've got to do over here is put a staff walkway in this area here. It's going to be sort of half the width of this piece of plastic, but I'll join the two bits together, so it's going to be half that width but twice as long. And that'll be a walkway to which makes it obvious then that it can be a changeover point for shunting purposes. So that's where we are at the moment. The next job after that is to illuminate the station area up that end, and so that will be fun doing that, plus the fact that I've got to build a new platform area, which is why I moved the engine shed in the first place. So there's got to be a new platform go in there, and the signals have got to be changed as well. That's why none of the signals that end are on. So anyway, that's where we are at the moment. So if you like this video, as Adrian Allen would say, do the thummy thing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Okay, bye for now.